Hello stock gurus and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at Ethereum. The ticker Ethereum is a cryptocurrency. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I've been buying a lot of Ethereum and Bitcoin. I was actually early miner of Ethereum and Bitcoin back in 2013. If you've been following this channel since July, I made a buy Bitcoin video at $9,000. Bitcoin is now $37,000, so more than 400% gains there. Ethereum looks like it is about to have just broken its all-time high that it set back in 2017. It does look like it is going to have an explosive move to a huge target. So make sure you watch through to the end of the video to see those exact targets. I want to say a big congratulations to all stock gurus. Today we hit 25,000 subscribers. We're actually above 25,000 subscribers now, which is awesome. Which is very quick. We've only been on this channel for around 6 months and we've had amazing gains. We're up 400% in Bitcoin, 300% in Unity. Match is up 100%, Twitter is up 80%, Disney is up close to 100%, Unity up 300%, which I just said, PayPal up around 100%, and many other stocks and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are doing amazing. Ethereum, it looks like it is about to have huge movements. It formed a giant cup and handle, so check that out. Also today, we released the membership live chat for all the stock gurus. If you want to join that membership chat, go to www.stockguru.us. You'll see the link to the Stock Guru Master Course, which I highly recommend you take, which teaches you everything you need to know about the stock guru, the stock market, how to make money, how to invest, how to really grow your capital and grow your investments. The membership live chat, where you're in a chat group with all the other Stock Guru students, which will be amazing. There's going to be a few hundred of us in there, I believe. All the YouTube members that were part of my live trades are going to get access to this the Stock Guru live chat. So you're going to be able to talk to many multimillionaires. Ahmed is going to also be in it, one of my students that's at 18 million, many multimillionaires, many of my students that have taken the Stock Guru Master Course. So you're going to be able in the live chat asking them. We're going to be now 24/7 live chat, talking Bitcoin, talking Ethereum, talking stocks, sharing live trades, sharing investment ideas, which is going to be amazing. I'm very excited for this live chat. Again, you can find it at www.stockguru.us. You can join the live chat. You can also join, take the Stock Guru Master Course, which is currently $333. Anyone that takes the course, buys the course before the 1st of February, I'm going to announce the winner for one of my students of 5,000 USD. If you've been losing money in the stock market, if you want to have massive gains like you've seen a lot of my students having in the live chats, or if you just want to learn how to really invest and grow your money without losing money, but really compounding it and growing it and make millions of dollars so you can afford opulent villas like this and be able to buy whatever you want in life, I teach it all in the Stock Guru Master Course in the live membership chat at www.stockguru.us. This is James from Stock Guru. Let's jump into the technical analysis for Ethereum. We're going to go through the technicals, long-term, mid-term, and for today, it's not a trading day. The Ethereum network and Bitcoin network are 24/7 accessible. So we're going to go look into those now, the technicals, and then we're going to look at a bit of fundamental research on coinmarketcap.com, an amazing place to track your cryptocurrencies. This is James from Stock Guru. Let's jump into the technical analysis for Ethereum now. So now we're going to go into the technicals for Apple. If you've been following my channel, the live 2 days ago, I think we were live, I was saying buy Ethereum. That was one of my favorites. And look at this, spike 10%. It's going up to the target that I had for 1,500 for Ethereum, which is going to be beautiful. It was forming a giant cup and handle. If you actually look at it going back a long time, see this? It's formed a huge cup and handle, and it actually did it perfectly. See how it spiked down and created a handle here? So I'll show you what that means as a pattern. We're on the weekly charts. Let's go to all time frames. So there it's a bit clearer, but you won't be able to see the handle. This red bar is a handle. So this is the price. If you're looking at this chart and you seem overwhelmed, don't panic. It's very easy. I'm going to explain to you what this is. This is the price of Ethereum. This was in 2017 where it had that huge run up with Bitcoin and then come crashing down the whole cryptocurrency market. And this is the recent run up with all Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And then it had a little red wick come down, and that created a giant cup and handle. Now, what does that mean? It means I told all our students to start buying Ethereum here. So we're already up huge gains there. But what it actually means is we're expecting massive movements up for Ethereum. When you have a big cup and handle like this, it usually indicates that it can have big explosive movements up. The way a cup and handle forms, it creates a cup, it creates a handle, and then it usually breaks out to the base of the cup and handle. So the targets for Ethereum are quite large. We're talking of a movement. Let's draw it in from here down to here. So that's the top of the cup, and that's the base of the cup. So we're looking for a movement up to around 2,300 for Ethereum. which will be great gains. It's a plus 1,000% gain. I mean, $1,000 gain. The only thing on these time frames, it does seem overbought, but the stochastic and the RSI is still just massively heading up. Lots of volume coming in, so it looks like it is going to run up. The target's again 2,300 for Ethereum. On the 5-year time frame, 1-year time frame, also stochastic RSI pushing up. On every time frame, the trend is your friend, and the trend of Ethereum is massively pushing up, and the stochastic RSI are really pushing it. This was the handle that it formed. So big explosive movements expected for Ethereum. The targets are again 2,300 for the midterm for Ethereum, which is beautiful. We've been following my channel for a long time. We've been buying Ethereum for a very long time, which is excellent. I was going to make a video on Apple today, but maybe I should chart in these technicals for Ethereum. Yeah, you guys would want that. A lot of you have been following Ethereum and Bitcoin, so I'll do that. Okay, we'll stay on Ethereum for today's video. So we'll look at the technicals for Ethereum. There's no major fundamentals for Ethereum, but we can look at how much how much money is being transferred on Ethereum. But first, we'll just do the technicals for it. So let's jump into this. So what I'm using is tradingview.com to get these charts. Tradingview.com. Let's go back. Tradingview.com. We're on the monthly candlestick. So I'm looking at the entire history of Ethereum. This was again in 2017 when we had the end of 2017 December when we had that big cryptocurrency run up, then the big ensuing crash, then the recovery, a wick formed down there if you look on the weekly charts, and then it's formed a giant cup and handle, and we're going to have this movement from the base. The target is 2,300 for Ethereum for the midterm. And Ethereum is the only cryptocurrencies I did recommend to my students for the last few months are Bitcoin, which I was telling my students to buy Bitcoin at $9,000 in July on this channel. I was saying buy Bitcoin at $9,000. Now we're at 37,200, so around 400% gains on there since that $9,000 video I made in July. And Ethereum, huge run up today, but it does look like it is going to, and I was telling a lot of students to buy here. I noticed that it was going to run after Bitcoin for the last week or two. So beautiful gains for anyone that took those trades. But let's do the technicals on this. So what I'm using, you can learn to set up your charts exactly the way I have them. I created a course for this, www.stockguru.us. You can find the Stock Guru Master Course, which teaches you how to set up your charts exactly as you're seeing here and be able to follow along with me while I make these videos. So we have RSI and stochastic, squeeze mob indicator, volume indicator, support and resistance lines. This will be a support line. This is a resistance line that Ethereum is right now trying to crush through. The resistance line is 1412, so we're very close to it. We're up $40 away from that resistance. So the way RSI and stochastic work, when they're both above the dotted line, it means this asset, normally it means this company in the stock market, but in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, it means this currency is currently expensive. When the stochastic and RSI above the dotted line, it means it's currently expensive. So you usually want a dollar cost average when the RSI and stochastic is up here. When they're down here, you want a dollar cost average less. DCA, my students, I teach this in the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. DCA, dollar cost average, it means splitting up your capital that you want to invest in a certain currency or in a stock, splitting it up and investing over time instead of all in one go. So right now, stochastic and RSI are open heading up. So Ethereum is going to keep climbing. RSI is still climbing. But again, split up your capital, dollar cost average, because it is overbought right now. But I do believe Ethereum is going to run to this $2,300 target. It does look like a huge cup and handle formed here. We also have volume. Now, what is volume? If you were to sell someone your Ethereum and they were to buy it from you, that would be considered a trade. Trade is volume. So when there's a lot of trading happening, there's a lot of volume. So here in 2017, when we had the big peak of the cryptocurrency market, huge volume predicted price. Then the volume started dropping and the price started dropping. And now recently, volume just this last month started to increase. So huge gains for my students that have been buying Ethereum the last month. I really saw this. I was pushing it a lot, Ethereum and Bitcoin recently, so that's beautiful. I should have made more videos on Ethereum, but I was mainly sticking to stocks. However, I'll cover Bitcoin and Ethereum a lot more because these are the two cryptocurrencies I do recommend for my students. The only other one I would say, if you're new to cryptocurrency, stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum in the short term. Later on, once they get added to PayPal and it becomes easier for students to buy, I would also recommend NEO. NEO is the Chinese cryptocurrency, and I will explain that a little bit later. However, in this video, let's stick to Ethereum. So, giant cup and handle forming, stochastic RSI heading up, squeeze mob going green, volume just picking up, indicating we have further movements up for Ethereum. Giant cup and handle, the target is for the long term 2,300, and I believe it's going to hit that relatively quickly within the next month or two. So we have huge potential gains for Ethereum in the next month. Now let's zoom in closer. So we start off on the longest time frame, on the all time frame. So we look at the entire history of a currency or an asset, and then we keep zooming in. This is what I teach in the Stock Guru Master Course. You zoom in and you're going from each time frame, going closer and closer to see what's going to happen for the overall time frame to make sure that matches as you go closer in. So now we zoom in further, we go to 1 year time frame. So this is what Ethereum looks like here, and it looks beautiful to me. I do see a trend line. The way you draw trend lines, you try to touch as many points on the line as possible. So that's how you're drawing a trend line. So we have a touch of the trend line. I could put it actually a little bit differently. We could put it down here. I'll make it magnetic, so it automatically sets itself. We have a touch there on the trend line, and we have a touch there on the trend line. And it actually has gone a little bit parabolic, so I can put another trend line here, which will be here and there for the trend line. So that's what I see for trends for Ethereum. Again, RSI and stochastic not yet overbought on the daily candlestick, so we're looking at the last 1 year. Here it looks a bit cleaner. Stochastic RSI heading up, good amount of volume coming in for Ethereum, indicating we are going to be heading up. Wow, beautiful sun shower right now. Look at that, magic. It's like raining a little bit, and just looks very, very beautiful. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are heading up right now. Stochastic RSI, I've been mining Bitcoin and Ethereum since 2013. If you've been following me on my Twitter, a lot of my students got into Bitcoin and Ethereum very early. We were mining early Bitcoin, but if you've just been following this channel for the last 6 months, and yesterday we hit 25,000 subscribers, which is amazing just after 6 months of this channel being in existence. So thank you all, everyone who's hit the subscribe. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe, the thumbs up, and the bell so you're notified of these daily videos. And join my students in making $500 million plus in the stock market. I want to make as many multimillionaires, millionaire students. I have a student that's on track. He's at 18 million. I want to get him to 100 million. My goal is to produce as many financially free people as possible. I want to give freedom to as many people as I can. That's why I create these videos. I'm already retired. I've been retired for a long time, but for the last 10 years, I've been investing, teaching financial freedom, abundance mindset to my students, which is beautiful, and I get a lot of thanks for that, and a lot of, it's very nice to receive the messages I do. So stochastic RSI heading up, lots of volume. Ethereum is climbing. It just smashed through this resistance that we see here at the 1,354. It broke that already. We had a big wick here. Wow. Awesome. If you were following, like on the live 2 days ago, I said to buy Ethereum here at 1,100. So we're already up around, what is that? 30%, 20%, 30%, or 25%, which is beautiful. But I do have targets right now for Ethereum to go up to 2,300 because of that cup and handle that's forming. So start dollar cost averaging to Ethereum. It does look like going into February. Squeeze mob is going greener. Stochastic RSI heading further up. Lots of volume. Volume predicts price. Always remember this. I teach it very strongly in the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. Volume predicts price. When you have a big increase in volume, usually you have a big further increase in price. The target is 2,300, and that is in play going in towards February. But I think it's going to play out in the next week even. I think we could have really big run up for Ethereum right now, which is beautiful. So now let's go into a closer time frame. So we start off on the longest time frame, the all time frame, the entire history of the currency. Then we go to the 1 year time frame to look at what's happening for the 1 year, which is daily candlesticks. So each of the candlesticks represent 1 day. Then last we go into this trading day, so the last 3 months. So we're looking for cryptocurrency. There is no trading day. If you don't know what cryptocurrency is, I'll explain it very quickly. For all of human history, we had money, a middleman, tax collector, bank, government, you. So if it was me sending you money, there was always someone in between for our entire human history. Even if you go back to Egyptian time, Jesus' time, there was always someone in between. So if I was to send you money, the tax collector, the government, the bank I would send it to them, they would send it to you, and they would collect a cut. And then Bitcoin came out 12 years ago. And when I saw what this technology did and how powerful it was, I knew that it was going to be life-changing for the world, and so did a lot of people that were very tech-savvy. What it did for the first time in human history, and we're talking back before Jesus' times, Egyptian times, it took out the middleman. It took out the government, the tax collector, the banker. It took out the bankman, and it for the first time, it changed human history, because now there's no one in between your money. When you transfer me Ethereum or Bitcoin, all that's between is a giant network of supercomputers that are processing calculations. So when you send your Ethereum to me, it goes through this supercomputer network and then to me. And what's very powerful is that supercomputer computer network cannot be altered. It's immutable. No one can corrupt it. No one can change it. It's publicly shared. Everyone in the world can see it at one time. Every transaction is recorded on that public network. And that's what's so powerful, because this can't be changed. So for the first time, Bitcoin and Ethereum can be transferred to me between us two with no one in between. And that's what's changing the world. And that's why it's so powerful. Now on the hourly time frame, so what's going to be happening for the next few days on Ethereum? It's very strongly climbing this trend line for the last few days. And the trend line, the trend is your friend. Always remember this, the trend is your friend. Who's your friend? The trend. And the trend on this time frame, all time frames, is massively trending up now. It's been climbing this this line here, and it just broke through this previous resistance here that it had in January 10th of this year. It had resistance 1350, then it came down to 900, then it's recovered back up, and it's about to break it, and it looks like it is about to skyrocket. We do have a lot of volume picking up here. The stochastic and the RSI, though, are very overbought, but I believe the squeeze is going green. But I believe with this volume, I think it's really going to push through. You never want to buy a lot of capital, though, when you have the stochastic and RSI overbought. It means it's expensive. So you want a dollar cost average. You learn what dollar cost averaging is in the Stockguru Master Course, again, www.stockguru.us, but it means splitting up your capital and buying over time, splitting it over months, and keep dollar cost averaging, and then your price will average out over time. So the stochastic and the RSI is still heading up further. We've got a lot of volume indicating we are going to be heading up. If it does come down, though, it does have support, strong support here. It has a great support here on this orange support line at the $1,297 mark. And then another support on this trend line at 1,287. So a lot of supports here. If the stochastic and RSI do come down, it can bounce down onto this 1,287 and then keep climbing. But I would not try to catch this little movement down. I would be dollar cost averaging into Ethereum, expecting large movements up, as we saw in the longer time frame. It is forming a giant cup and handle, and on this time frame you can clearly see the handle. So before you could see the cup, which was a cup and handle, is this pattern. Before you could see the cup, but you couldn't really see this candle because it was just a few day wick. But now here on this time frame, you can see that candle, so it forms that kind of candle, and then that creates a cup, handle, and usually explosive movement from the base of the cup. So we are expecting targets for Ethereum of that $2,300 targets, which is beautiful. Ethereum will be going up. It can come down to these trend lines, but dollar cost average into Ethereum, I wouldn't be trying to short it and trying to catch this $100 down movement, because the overall trajectory is 2,300 in the next few weeks, possibly even like in just a few days. So Bitcoin, Ethereum is a buy just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, though, dollar cost average into Bitcoin. The best places to buy your Ethereum and Bitcoin, Bitcoin you can buy in PayPal. Ethereum you can buy on Coinbase.com or Kraken.com. Those are the ones I recommend to buy your cryptocurrencies. Don't buy too many other cryptocurrencies. Trust me on this. If you're one of my students, stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum until you get very good at this technology and you understand how it all works. Don't venture into other cryptocurrencies. It's a big danger when a lot of the people did that back in 2017. I gave a lot of warnings to students even back then when they started buying a lot of these altcoins. And I could see a lot of those altcoins just from experience. I've been in this markets for 17 years and I could see that a lot of them were scams. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are secure and I do recommend them. I do recommend dollar cost averaging into them over time. Ethereum is one of the most used networks. Bitcoin, also amazing. I believe Bitcoin will be $1 million per Bitcoin in the long run. So dollar cost average. Ethereum is a buy. The midterm targets for Ethereum are $2,300, which will be beautiful. So that's the technicals on Ethereum. I'll show you, we can't really do a fundamental analysis on Ethereum because it is not a stock, so we can't look at the financials. But I will go into CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to show you that that website. It's a way to track all your cryptocurrencies, to track their fundamentals and information about those cryptocurrencies. Let's jump into that now. And again, I hope you like these technicals. If you want to set up your charts to be so amazing like mine are and very functional, I teach these charts and these specific indicators very specifically: RSI, stochastic, squeeze mob, volume, support lines, and resistance. These are very selected indicators. There is millions of different indicators in the markets that you can be using. Here is just like endless list of indicators, for example. But I specifically select these ones and I teach you how to set them up in the Stockguru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. If you've been investing in the stock market and not making really big money or not making huge gains, or if you've been losing money in the market, or if you want to have millions of dollars so you can buy opulent villas like this and be able to afford anything you want in life and do whatever you want in life, I teach all this in the Stockguru Master Course. And I also teach you abundance mindset and how to really grow money, how to invest money safely, securely, how to live as a multimillionaire, how to compound your money, to secure it, how to have abundance mindset. I teach all this in the Stock Guru Master course. And anyone that purchases the course before the 1st of February, I'm giving one of my students 5,000 USD, which I announce on the 1st of February. So if you purchase the course before the 1st of February, someone is getting 5,000 USD, which will be beautiful. Let's go into Coin Market Cap right now and let's check out Ethereum some more. So this is Coin Market Cap, and I've been using this for about 5 years, this website. It is a very amazing website to track your cryptocurrencies, Coin Market Cap. The market cap of entire cryptocurrency market just broke $1 trillion, guys. Amazing. If you've been following cryptocurrency for a while, you know how amazing this is, because back in, we started with very little market cap. I remember it being even less than $50 billion back in the day, even way less, I think, even much less than that. And then it went up to $800 billion. Then it came crashing down to 200 billion. Now it's recovered back to 1 trillion, and we smashed that $1 trillion mark. So big congratulations. Anyone that's been buying Bitcoin or Ethereum or mining for a long time, we did it. We're going against the grain, as we've been saying. Bitcoin. So this is Coin Market Cap, and this is why it's amazing. See how you can track many kind of cryptocurrencies. I don't recommend buying many cryptocurrencies though, even though these look amazing. Oh, Neo is up around 14%. I have quite a lot of Neo. I have quite a lot of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Neo is one that I do recommend because it is a competitor. China does need, whenever there's a company in America or a function or a cryptocurrency in America, usually I like buying a Chinese version, for example, Tesla and Neo, because China seems to always want their own kind of competitor to American cryptocurrencies or American stocks. So these are the list, and this is why it's an amazing website, CoinMarketCap, because you can track many companies, many cryptos. Bitcoin up massive. Since if you watched in July when I made that buy Bitcoin video at $9,000, we're up massive on that, around 400%. And this is Ethereum, and in the last 7 days, up 21%. In the last 24 hours, up 12.5%. So huge gains there. And also Neo, I do like as a competitor to Bitcoin. EOS also not bad one, but again, until you're very proficient in cryptocurrency, you understand how it works, you can even, and you have your own wallets and you can store your own cryptos, do not venture too much into many cryptocurrencies. I much rather prefer stocks for my students. I teach not to have more than 10% of your total capital in cryptocurrency. Stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. These will be the largest. And if you think you missed the run, don't worry about that. This is just beginning. In the long run, I believe Bitcoin will be $1 million per Bitcoin. So the potential is massive for Bitcoin and for Ethereum. So now we're going into Ethereum, and let's do a little bit of research. We can read a lot of information. So the market cap of Ethereum is $157 billion, which is still quite low actually in comparison to what this technology does and how many companies and ICOs are built. ICO means initial coin offering. So in the beginning, when you had many stocks, you had IPOs. IPOs were initial public offerings. So when you have stocks that come out first time in the market, you have an IPO, an initial public offering. So for example, Airbnb just IPO'd. A lot of my students have been buying Airbnb. Unity IPO'd. We were at $52. We're up around 300% since then. ICO is initial coin offering. So when a company creates a cryptocurrency to raise money, they usually build it on Ethereum's network, and that's why I like Ethereum's network. So the total market cap, 157 billion, 36 billion of that was just traded today in the last 24 hours. Circulating supply, total supply is 114 billion, 114 million Ether that exist in total. This is the chart of Ethereum. See, this is here back in 2017, the peak of the beginning of 2018, when Ethereum went to a market cap 121 billion. Price was 1,250, and we had 7 million worth of volume being traded there. So the market cap 121 billion and 7.8 billion worth of volume. And then it came crashing down all the way to a low, a very extreme low, actually back here in January 15, 2019. It went to a market cap of 13 million and a price of $129. So if you bought there, you're up already around 25 times your investment, which is amazing. And just recently, since November, it went from a market cap of 42 billion, a price of $375, to now sitting at, let's see if we can zoom out more. Now sitting at 1,300. So $1,000 gain in just in 2 months. So amazing gains there. Lots of volume coming through Ethereum and a huge spike. It went just in the last few days, which is since November. And I was saying for the last week to be buying Ethereum in the last 2 weeks. It went from market cap billion with a price of 584 to now sitting at 1,374. The overall trend of Ethereum massively trending up, lots of volume, lots of interest in this right now, indicating we will have future movements up for Ethereum. Now let's do see if we can see Ethereum price today, 1,300. What is Ethereum? Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain system that features its own cryptocurrency, Ether. Ether works as a platform for numerous other cryptocurrencies to raise money and create decentralized smart contracts. It was created by Vitalik Buterin, and if you know him, he's a genius. He's kind of another Elon Musk, just younger version, and he's a very popular person in the cryptocurrency space. He's Russian Canadian, and he's a very intelligent person. He's the creator of Ethereum, and he is watching that and making it better. It made smart contract platforms, which is Ethereum. So now let's see if we can see any main fundamentals. 24% trading volume increase, so lots of volume coming in for Ethereum right now. Market dominance 14%, market rank second. Yesterday's high was 1,100, so we had a huge gain today. The 52-week low was $95. Wow. And now it's sitting at 1,384, new all-time high for Ethereum, or close to it. The all-time high was 1,400 back in 3 years ago. Amazing if you've been following crypto for a long time. Big congratulations, guys. Anyone that's been buying it, we did amazing. So that's Ethereum. That's the news. We got a lot of volume. And what we look for usually is a lot of volume, a lot of buying and selling, a lot of increase in price, a lot of interest. That usually predicts that an asset is going to be climbing. And this is what it is showing for Ethereum. We can look at a bit of an analysis. No, we don't need this. Okay, so here it's showing we've got concentration by large holders, 41%. Transactions greater than, it's got $56 billion worth of transactions in the last 7 days. So a huge amount of money is transacting through. It is a very bullish signal right now, and I agree. It does look like it is going to be pumping. The target's 2,300. Large transactions, see more signals. Okay, that's the main information there. Let's see if we can see anything. News. We know the news. It's just cryptocurrency right now is exploding. The main thing that set off the catalyst for a big bull market was PayPal accepting Bitcoin. When I saw that and I made that video on PayPal accepting Bitcoin, that was the reason we expected huge movements up for the whole cryptocurrency space, because once PayPal accepted Bitcoin transactions, this was an indicator that we're going to have huge movements. And look at this volume on Ethereum. Volume predicts price. Everyone, you know this. I teach this in the Stockroom Master course. Volume predicts price, and Ethereum is massively volume trending up right now. Huge amounts of volume coming in. Volume predicts price. Expect massive movements up for Ethereum. It's huge volume, 26% increase in the last 24 hours. So a massive amount, and it will run, I believe, to 2,300, but dollar cost average into Ethereum with a high price like this. And max supply, there's not so many Ethereum coins in existence, 114 million Ethereum coins, which is beautiful. Let's have a summary now of Ethereum. Before we go into the summary of Ethereum, I highly recommend you follow me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at StockGuru. You just type in my name in the search and then it'll come up. And here you can join the Stock Guru Master course. And we announced something today, which is very beautiful. We have now a Stock Guru's member chat, a Stock Guru member chat. What that is we're going to have it's a Slack chat group. So it's $49 a month. You join it and you're in a chat group, 24/7 live chat group with all the Stock Guru members. If you're an existing YouTube membership, in the YouTube membership, I'm going to be pasting a link into the Stock Guru membership so you can join that live chat. So then all the stock gurus now can all be together. We're all amazing investors. Many of us have taken the Stock Guru Master course. Some of my students have $18 million, many multi-millionaire students, many millionaire students, and we're going to all be in a one chat group now. I'll show you what that looks like. So you can go to www.stockguru.us to see it. It will take you to LinkedIn. And here you can see the Stock Guru Master course. This is the link to the Stock Guru Master course here. That takes you to the course. I highly recommend you take that course. It teaches you everything you need to know about the stock market. It's $333. You can read reviews from my students. One of them buying a Ferrari, paying off mortgages. You can just see making $330,000. You can see many reviews there, and then read about the course. It teaches you everything you need to know about investing in the stock market. And you go down the bottom and you click buy this. What you can also do, www.stockguru.us, is you can join the Stock Guru members chat that just was released today. Here you can see. You join the chat. It's a Slack group. and you'll be part of the Slack group. It's $49 a month. You put in your email, your card number, and you get access. It will LaunchPass will then email you with a link to join the Slack membership chat group. So now you can chat with all the Stock Guru members, which will be awesome in the Slack group. And also in Linktree, www.stockguru.us, you can join the YouTube membership section to see my live trades in the market. Here in YouTube, you see my live trades as I make them in my portfolio. So you can see all that at www.stockguru.us. Let's go back to LinkedIn. So you go to www.stockguru.us to find all that, the membership course, the master course, the Stock Guru membership chat where you can talk with all the other Stock Gurus, and to see my live trades. I recommend you take all three of those. The course, so you learn everything about investing, how to grow your money, how to invest yourself. The membership chat, so you're in the Stock Guru membership chat with all the other members. Many stock gurus, some of them multimillionaires, and you can share trades, you can share trade ideas, you can talk about stocks. Now we're going to have a 24/7 live chat, and I'm going to add some moderators of my existing long-term students, which will be amazing. And then you can also see my live trades in my portfolio. So again, www.stockguru.us to go to that, and you can join the course, the Stock Guru members group, and the YouTube membership to see my live trades. Here on Twitter, you can also follow me. Here is just a thread of all the different reviews from my students. Check that out. Many of them paying off mortgages, making $330,000, making $700,000, many amazing student reviews. Check those out. And here is information I shared. Ethereum about to hit all-time highs. This was the vote. A lot of people voted for a Discord member group chat. I will probably change it to a Discord member group chat. At the moment, it is a Slack group chat. We'll see how that voting continues, but it looks like Discord is going to win. The only thing is Slack is nice because it allows us to set different schedules and stuff like that, but we will keep looking at that. At the moment, it's a Slack members group chat, but we'll see if it becomes a Discord members group chat. And then here, this was my lunch and just information that I've been sharing. Check it out. We hit 25,005 subscribers today, which is beautiful. This is Tesla information. They're building a superhighway outside of the China Gigafactory. This was the video on Disney. Check those out. Let's go into a summary now of Ethereum. And again, to find all the Stock Guru information, www.stockguru.us takes you to Linktree, and you can see the Stock Guru Master Course, the Stock Guru member group chat, and the YouTube membership section. I highly recommend you join all of them combined so you have all this information and we can work together. The membership chat just came out today, so a lot of the members are going to be joining this group chat. It's hosted on Slack, which will be beautiful. $49 a month for the membership section, and take it with the course and see my live trades at the same time. Let's have a summary now of Ethereum. So in summary, Ethereum is looking on the technicals like it is going to break its all-time high. It's already breaking its all-time high. Actually, the targets in the midterm are 2,300 for Ethereum. In the long term, I do see massive potential for the Ethereum. It's the second main cryptocurrency to Bitcoin, and with Bitcoin's massive bull run, Ethereum is already going to be catching up to Bitcoin. A lot of people will chase the gains that they had in Bitcoin. They're going to start moving it into Ethereum to try and get those secondary gains. The two main cryptocurrencies I do recommend are Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been recommending Bitcoin since 2013, even on this channel since $9,000. So we had huge gains there. But Ethereum, I was saying for the last week to start buying Ethereum because it will catch up to, it will do a run on Bitcoin. The targets for Ethereum are 2,300. It is one of the main cryptocurrencies, and it is used by most of the ICOs to raise capital. So Ethereum is one of the main cryptocurrencies. I do recommend for my students to buy Ethereum and Bitcoin, but dollar cost average. DCA. Do not put a lot of capital in one go because there can be a correction. It does look like Ethereum will just keep going to 2,300, but split up your capital no more than 10% into cryptocurrencies. So if you wanted 5% in Bitcoin, 5% in Ethereum, that would be recommended. So I hope you like this analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and mainly Ethereum. And it does look like Ethereum will be running to that 2,300, and Ethereum is one of the main cryptocurrencies. Don't forget, now we have this YouTube memberships live chat, which will be amazing. Before we had the YouTube membership, you can follow my live trades, but in the Slack group chat now, which you can see at www.stockguru.us, we're all in one live chat now. So you can talk with all the other stock gurus, talking about investments, different capital, your capital allocation, different potential trades, which is going to be awesome now. We're going to have a 24/7 live chat with all the stock gurus in it. Make sure you join it. Again, www.stockguru.us. This is James from Stock Guru. I'm going to also make a video today on NEO. So also check that out on the channel and the video on Apple. If you have not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell and the thumbs up button. Become one of my now more than 25,000 subscribers, which is beautiful. I hope you have a beautiful trading day. Let's make a lot of money in the US stock market. Today is the first day back in the stock market. Ethereum and Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. It's 24/7. It's a network of computers, which is awesome. But the stock market is opening today, which we're all excited for. It does look like we're going to have a green day in the market overall, but let's see how that progresses. Check out the video on Neo and Apple today also on this channel. This is James from Stock Guru. I wish you a beautiful, abundant day, and let's make a lot of money. If you have any questions, join the live chat where we're all together, where you can talk to me and many of my other students that are experienced. I'm going to make a lot of the professional students that have been following me for a long time, taking the Stock Guru Master Course as moderators, so we have a lot of people that you can ask questions for. This is James from Stock Guru, and I'll see you again tomorrow.